Welcome to AASI and PSIA Eastern Divisions Getting to Know the Staffs. I'm Tom Mulligan. This part here, just a quick little intro, but hold on to your hats, maybe your helmets, and have you met Greg Andrews?
You're recording right now or you're not recording right now?
I'm recording.
How do I know if you're... Isn't there supposed to be a red light?
This isn't a GoPro. Coming from the top, starting here. Give us a quick sell, who you are.
Quick sell. My name is Greg Andrews. I'm a level 3 snowboard instructor, Eastern Division examiner, snowboard instructor, and part-time trainer out of Stowe. Previously was at Stratton in southern Vermont. Before that I was at Bristol Mountain in western New York. Been snowboarding for about just under 20 years. Been part of the organization for 15. Been on ed staff for I think just around 10, probably on the shy side of 10.
All right, getting into it. Taking all my questions away, which is okay. But we'll keep building on that. What certifications do you have through AASI and or PSIA?
Sure. I have my AASI level 3, children's certification 2, so children's accreditation, as well as the freestyle accreditation, FS1.
What would be your ideal event to attend?
Mm-hmm.
And what is your ideal event to run? What drives you?
My ideal event to attend, I mean, pretty much anything with friends. However, I had a blast at the last snow skating event. That was a lot of fun. It was hilarious. It was a lot, but it was a blast. J Trees. It's like always recommend that one if you haven't taken it yet. I really enjoy the all mountain focus. I really enjoy, the off piste, bumps, park. Did I say trees? Trees.
Alright, so we know where you like to ride, the woods or trees.
All that.
Now, that's to attend. If you were to run an event, is there anything that sticks out in your mind, like you're consistently jazzed to do?
Yeah, I really love level 1s. Level 1 exams are awesome. I think the energy and the good vibes there are just endless. And I feel like after a level 1, you have solidified in like the candidates' minds that like they want to be snowboard instructors, and you know that by creating snowboard instructors, you are, by effect, creating snowboarders. So that feels really, really good. And there's just like a lot of positivity, a lot of smiles, a lot of great stuff, a lot of really cool ideas come out of level 1s, and just a blast to run.
What's the furthest you've had to travel to run an event or go to an event?
I guess the furthest I've had to travel was down to Liberty, Pennsylvania. It was about an 8-hour ride down.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, on that travel, what's your road trip snack or your consistent road trip snack?
Road trip snack is a tall coffee.
Cream and sugar?
A little bit of cream, not much sugar. And Twizzlers, probably a bag of Twizzlers. That's where the sugar comes from.
The normal Twizzlers or like the peel apart gross ones?
Man, the pull and peels are so good, but I'll usually stick to the regular ones so that I don't eat them all.
Alright, cruising through the questions here. What are some of your pre-season musts? Whether to get in shape or...
Yeah, pre-season must. I mean, get in shape is a good one. I'll usually do a couple like mountain hikes at some point. And we do a lot of hiking, throughout the summer, fall, and getting into winter. We'll do a little bit of skateboarding, might mountain bike once or twice. So definitely getting the legs in shape. I will always buy new socks, but take a look at my underlayers, make sure those are okay. Take a look at my gear, tune something up. Probably won't buy a brand new board every year, but we'll make sure I'm on something that's sharp and slick.
There you go. I'm a sucker. I'm usually keen for a little here, but I like the sock thing. I'm definitely.
New socks
this
is
year.
game changer.
This year I was hurting on the sock game. Do you have a preseason movie that gets you stoked?
Usually, whatever is coming out new for the season. However, I do find myself going back to The Art of Flight. Good soundtrack.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
If you could go on a trip, where would you go?
Japan. I've never been. I heard it has some of the best snow in the world. Would love to go. It's on the bucket list.
Sweet. If you had to stay here in the East, where?
Staying here in the East. Been there a bunch. However, I love heading out to Jay. They've got a little snow cloud that parks itself over top of the mountain, and I've hardly ever had bad snow there. So it's always good. You can always find some sort of powder in the trees somewhere. And I think some of my most fun days that I can remember were at JP.
Who did you look up to when you were getting into the organization?
I looked up to Tommy Morsch. I know, I was very lucky to have been a snowboard instructor at Bristol at that time because we had like the best training. I looked up to Tommy Morsch. Everything I did would like try to mimic his style of riding. I mean, even to this day, I mean, who am I kidding? Yeah, definitely a huge role model of mine, for sure.
All right, ready for some rapid fire questions?
Sure.
Camber or reverse?
Camber.
Multi or flat?
Multi.
Ooh. Camber or multi?
Camber.
Bumps or woods?
Bumps.
Groomers or park?
Wait, did you say bumps or woods?
Mm-hmm.
Woods.
Groomers or park?
Park.
Race or freestyle?
Freestyle.
Pie or cake?
Pie.
Favorite pie?
Peach pie.
Ooh. Ice cream with it?
Yeah.
What kind?
Vanilla.
Alright.
I mean, plain old vanilla.
Alright. Waffles or pancakes?
Waffles.
Anything in the waffles?
Chicken.
Ooh. Cookies or brownie?
Cookies.
Favorite type of cookie?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a chocolate chip cookie from anywhere in particular?
From my house. Chocolate chip cookies out of this house are the bomb.
Do you have a shout out to the cookie maker?
Thank you, Caitlin Burton.
Alright, now, diving back into a little bit of snowboard stuff.
Sure.
Your riding style, or if you were to go out on the mountain, where would you choose to go?
My riding style, I would say, is quick, snappy, technical. And if I were to find myself out on the mountain, I would probably find myself on something like not super consistent, something a little like bumpy, some trees maybe some park. Probably not on the long and flat fairway.
Alright. Now, if you had a day with good snow, what do you do first? And then where do you go?
Define good snow.
Ooh. Man, you are from the east. So, we're talking first, knee deep. Yeah, knee deep, that's most consistent.
Knee deep. I'm gonna be in the woods. I will find any rabbit hole and I will duck in there just to like get every last little bit of powder.
Right.
I mean, I'll probably like hug the tree line on a couple trails because that way you can still get the stuff out there. But the tree line is typically the spot to be.
Sweet. Now, if it hasn't snowed in a few days, what do you do?
I'll go in the woods.
Still going woods?
We'll find it.
Going hunting through that rabbit hole?
Yeah.
Alright. Now, you were asking for definition of good snow. Groomed in real nice, no shiny spots anywhere, just sweet.
Ooh, hero snow.
Yes.
I would try to find myself on something with a little bit of pitch. You don't get many days like that in the East, so I'll really want to like rip some carves, high speed, fast, and I would probably ride it until it was ridden off.
Good choice. All right. If you chose to venture into the park, where's your first course of action? Jumps, rails?
I'm game for pretty much anything. So whatever the flow of that park is, I would be on boxes, rails, jumps, hips, like any kind of transition. If there's a half pipe, I'm in it. I would probably hold off when the jumps got like really big. But
What's really big?
40 to 50 is big for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta be bluebird and everything's in line.
Yeah, everything's gotta be perfect for me to attempt one of those. Now, wasn't always so tentative.
Did Tommy Morse kind of make you test some crazy things?
I've tested a lot of things.
Let's see, here we are. When you end up teaching, what are you normally teaching? Age group or ability level or?
Yeah, when I am, at lineup, I find myself like volunteering for level 1s, 2s, 3s, any age group. I find that those levels are super rewarding. You can take somebody from never having stepped on a snowboard before to linking turns or, up to chairlift and really like make their vacation or, make their year. But you're also like producing snowboards. If they have a great experience at that level, you know that they will likely come back 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Maybe they'll make a habit out of it, and like that'll be a sport they'll take on for the rest of their life. So
that's what we want.
You'll find me down at the low levels.
Good place to be.
Yeah.
All right. End of the day rolls around.
Yep.
What's your next course of action?
If I'm teaching, go home and relax. If I'm out riding for myself, hanging with my buddies, I will find myself like at a bar, having a beer, some pizza, chatting about the day, whatever else there is to chat about.
Sweet. You gotta go to beer when you're there?
Switchback is my go-to. There are so many good beers in Vermont. Switchback is brewed right here in Burlington, super good. And you can find it just about everywhere. It's my go-to, but I will definitely wander into the IPAs and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Your ideal setup. What's your daily driver?
My daily driver, at least this past season, was a regular camber Burton Custom. It's 158, and I was on the step-on system. Awesome, absolutely great. I have a couple students that are on the step-on system, and it's almost like critical to keep up with them. There's like no stopping to strap in. You're like, you don't stop moving the second you're off the chairlift. You just like step in and go. So that was my daily driver. That was my whip, and I'll probably continue riding that this year.
Awesome. What's your all-time favorite?
All-time favorite. There was an Easy Livin' with the Martin guitar on the bottom. It was Flying V. It was a 158. You can get it in a couple different shapes, and the 158 had a different shape in the tip and tail, which performance-wise you didn't really notice, but it was a sweet board, and that was the same board that Danik Davis rode at the Olympics that year. So it was really cool.
Sweet. I didn't try that one. It's on the list to try though. Or at least grab one to hang on the wall.
Right.
All right. So I did forget to ask Greg how people can get in touch with him or just see what he's up to. And some of the ways I see what Greg's up to is through Facebook and Instagram. On Facebook, he is Greg Andrews. And on Instagram, he is Grego123. So if you want to see what other stuff Greg is up to, check him out on those platforms and find him there.